show. Today on our show, it's really going to be educative, informative, and entertaining, and also inspiring. This is the day we have decided to inspire the youth and other people in our society. But today, guest who is on our show, we have special guests in our midst who are the persons of Miss Augustina Kushato and Mr. Ebenezer Barrow. We have been seeing a lot and hearing a lot about them. And today is an opportunity for us to have an encounter with them, to know more about them and what they do in our society. So now let's get back to our guest speakers. Welcome.
Thank
Thank you.
you, madam.
I believe everything is alright.
Everything
Yeah.
How
is
is the
good.
family and everyone in the house?
By the grace, they are all good.
Okay, sound good. Now today, we thank you for accepting the fact that you're going to be on Annie's chat room, and I believe you have a lot to share with us.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, thank you very much for coming. If I say Ebenezer, I've been seeing you around. Who are you?
When we talk about Ebenezer, Ebenezer is a young man in the University of Education, Winneba, and actually pursuing the program of special education. And I'm, I'm very much inspired in our society to bring a very big change in our societies.
Okay, that's fine. At least we know something about Ebenezer. You wouldn't say, oh, this Ebenezer man, a student of University of Education studying special education. But at least we know you are ambitious and you are a change maker as well.
Yes.
Okay, so Augustina, what can you say about yourself? Who are you? I know Augustina, but who is Augustina?
I'm Augustina Kushiato, a student of French education and in the University of Education, Winnipeg. I'm the first of three children and an ambitious lady who always wants to bring change into society, especially into single parenting and single motherhood. Yeah.
That's amazing. Well, the single women out there, especially the single parents, especially the mothers, stay stay tuned because Augustina being a change maker is coming out for you. I know we have been hearing ambitious ambition. I heard some people talking about the fact that if you're an ambitious woman or you're an ambitious person, it's above normal, it's abnormal. Why would you be ambitious? But if you're ambitious, meaning you think you think overboard, you want to be more than who God made you to be. So what's your take on that?
Okay, in my opinion, I don't think being ambitious is abnormal. It's being, it's knowing who you are and wanting what to happen into what you are into. That's it. I don't think it's abnormal. Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Vanessa, what can you say about the fact that you say ambitious person it's abnormal, it's not something to talk about?
Why should we even say being an ambitious and normal? God created us and He has given us the will or the power to do more. That is how I see it. So, me being an ambitious and doing certain things, it's not abnormal.
Okay, I think you have an idea. You have a good take on it, and I agree with you. Some people always think being ambitious is something else, but I think being ambitious is rather making us better.
Yes, yes.
Okay, I think I've learned something too as well. So, what's your source of motivation? What pushes you to do what you do?
Well, for me, it all started when I completed secondary school. Daddy passed on, and it was actually very hard for me to think of how and the ways and means I could even get to the university. But God being so good, I didn't give up because I know there is something out there of which I'm aiming for. So I need not to sit down and relax or put my arms, in between my thighs and then wait for manna to rain from heaven. So I thought, no, then if there is something out there, what should I do? I have to push myself. yeah, there's a saying in Akan that your food you are found in the piano. So if people are seeing that no, I'm doing the right thing, I think they are going to be of help to me to get to where I want to be.
Okay, I think that's a good motivation. At least your father gave you an opportunity to know the reason why you're on earth, and that motivates you that no matter what he's not going to live for long.
Yeah.
And may his soul rest in peace.
So,
Sister, okay,
Yeah.
back to you. What actually motivates you? Because I've been seeing you around. I'll be like, sister, okay, she does things that I think every woman might wish to do, but we cannot do it. So what actually motivates you to do it?
Thank you. Sister Anne, to be frank with you, it's my mom who keeps me going. She has been with us since day one. If I may say, since her pregnancy, she took care of us from the beginning without any help. No brother, no sister, no auntie, no grandmom, grandfather, anywhere. She was always with us and she always wants the best for us. I always remember the day I finished my SSC, my BEC first. She was like, "Oh, I don't even have anything in the house. This yesterday's banku, that is what this girl will come and eat with a grinded pepper without anything." There were times we have to take soakings with that herring, that fish, a smoked
Yeah,
fish. We have to take soakings with that, and she will be complaining, but we always enjoy it. All that she was doing for us keeps me moving and it motivates me to climb higher, help my siblings, my younger siblings, and even help her and give her the best that she deserves as a mom.
hands up to all mothers. They are really doing a lot for us, but what can we say? All we can say is God richly bless them.
Yeah.
And I think I'm much inspired with this evening. And the fact that um, there is nothing at home doesn't mean we should give up. We should persist, and then you brother should bring a change in society.
Yeah.
That's also okay. But we normally, no matter what, as human as we are, you will face challenges in
Yes.
life. So what's that kind of challenge that came into your way as you move on in life, and you tried your possible best to solve it, and you said to yourself that I think I'm proud that I'm able to solve this thing.
Thank you. There came a time in life I was like, oh, the way our mom brought us up, it's really good. But at times I look at things and I'm like, this lady, it's always following men, doing other bad things. But things are not working out for me, rather, who is thinking I'm following the teachings of Jesus Christ. So at times I even blame God for that. And it has been a challenge for me. So one day when I came to the university, lo and behold, by the help of one Poxuna Beku, I met you, Antoinette Edu. I met you. It also changed when you talk to me about certain things in life. And my roommate Josephine Moore, thanks to her also, she keeps on motivating me.
I have learned a lot this afternoon. I believe my viewers are learning so much this evening as well. Now to Mr. Ebenezer. What's that challenge that made you felt that no, I need a solution? And after doing that or getting a solution to it, you have now at least I've been able to do something. I've been able to solve a problem.
I went into a work. If I tell you the pay that I was taking, it was it's certainly the amount that I have to even use to buy my phones. At the end of the month, as I took the money, I said, no, let me buy the phones. So the money to, if I take even 10% out of it, I don't even know how I'll get that 10% to add. So I went to the boss and I told him that, oh, boss, if you could give me 50 CDs, like as an extra money, so that when the next month comes, you deduct it from my pay, I'll be glad. He sat down for a very long time and he asked me, why are you taking money that you've not worked for? I was like, oh, I know I'll work for it, so you give it to me. And I'm not going to run away because you know me. He said, oh, okay. He gave me the money, I took car, then I went to the bank and then I purchased homes. Looking at where I'll get money to even eat and all those stuff, I think it's an inspiration for me. And anytime I remember this, I feel very glad that I did such thing for myself.
Okay. So you need to take some risk in life to make it in life.
Yeah.
So that's the point. And we are learning a lot as well. We go on this short commercial break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. Welcome back. Okay, so today's topic is why must you watch what you see other people? I've been thinking about this topic the moment I heard this was what we are going to discuss. Why should I even care? Why? This is what is about the person. I have been asked to talk about the person. Why don't you? So, what's your take on the fact that we should watch what we see about people?
Okay, in my opinion, I think our topic for discussion today, why we must watch what we say about people, has bad effect and then also good effect. When you look at Psalm 34, verse 14, it says, do not speak evil with your tongues. And then with our mouth, we shouldn't tell lies about people. When you look into the society today, somebody may be doing something that you may be saying something else about the person without knowing the silent tears or the sorrows behind what or the emotional trauma behind whatever the person is doing or going through. But we move on saying those things. Let's look at our discourse community like this. It's a young lady who has been jumping from man to man. You don't know what the person has been gaining from that. So I don't know why you should go about talking about that person, even though it's not good. Yeah, it's not good. But I don't think you should go about saying anything evil about that person. It's either you call the person and talk to him in a friendly manner for the person to change. At times, too, there are certain things we say about people that may cause much harm to the person in future.
Point is, you realize that sometimes it's not all about being evil about someone. But the thing is, we should watch what we say. So let's say this is the fact about you. Okay, I know you are going, probably I don't know why you are doing this, but I feel you should have done it this way. And therefore, if someone asks me, why do you do this? I'll tell the person what I know. Is that something I should be watchful of? Because that is the fact about you.
You know, in human society, Sister Anne, someone going to say that to that person or somebody asking that someone about somebody, the person may add a lot which the person may not be doing, and you don't know if the person wanted to help the person, the one you are talking to want to help the person, want to get married to the person, want to find a job for the person, no anything else. So it's either you watch what you say about the person. You can say the bad part of the person still, but at least polish it to be good.
Goodness.
Place.
Okay, what's your take on it? Stephen?
Well, from what my sister said, she has said a lot. But what if a young man like me, graduating from the university, and then I need a woman to marry? I have to do background checkups. You understand? So yeah, I go in and then I ask, oh, sister, okay, I've seen this lady around. How do you see her? And she tells me good things about her, and then later I realized that that is not who the person is. How do I also take that? If I should, because she's taking it as she's being mindful of what she say about something.
I
Yeah.
think with that side they're coming from, if we always say once if you want to get a woman to marry or you need a woman, then you should take the woman for who she is.
Mm.
Because if
Oh.
let's say that is what I think she is, but then because of that it puts you off. And now you coming back to know the person, you know, so meaning this person is not what I needed to know, but it's rather the other way. You know, there are jealous people in our
Yeah,
Oh
society.
yes, I know.
that's it.
I know there are jealous people around, but in this situation, you being mindful of what you want to say about somebody, it's in two ways, either in the bad way or in the good way. But what? Okay, let's take it from this perspective that a young lady who has been into so many men and now wanting to get
See,
married to.
Ebenezer, I
Mhm.
am not stepping on your tongue. But for me,
Uh-huh.
from the beginning, I thought that is very bad. But as I'm growing, I'm like, oh, there is nothing to worry about that.
Then what?
Because you, the men, are also doing it. So why don't we explore? We also know much about
Accept the
it.
woman for who you
Yeah,
are.
Oh,
so
okay.
always
Probably you have
accept.
also done certain things, but out of love, the
Uh-huh.
woman couldn't ask
Okay.
Yeah,
someone about you. So
It,
let's bring it to our academic or
discourse
the
community. Yeah,
business area.
yeah.
You realize that sometimes I will be going to look for a job,
Hmm.
and maybe the boss one day came to my area of which I didn't know, and I was doing something, and the boss asked someone, "Do you know this lady? This lady, I mean, what she can do." You see, you never knew you were going to even look for a job at that place.
yeah.
Now you're at the interview, and then the boss just sees your face and be like, "Really, what are you doing here? Are you the woman who?" Then boss will be rather giving you reference to what the person said about you. Do you call it a positive practice or a negative one?
That is in this. If we are always mindful of what we say about others, then there's going to be certain things that we might not even speak of. As an example that you said, somebody has spoken about you to a boss and all those stuff. And if you didn't live such life in your society, will somebody speak evil about you?
Yep, but the point right now is the fact that all different people, individual differences.
Yes.
So if I live my life the way I want and you feel it's wrong, probably you're also doing something that I don't know. You are doing even more than what I am doing. Just that I do not know. And since I don't know, why can't you even realize or see certain things on social media, people's statuses, writing the fact mind your own business. Minding your own business means you shouldn't poke your nose into
It
people's
really,
issues.
yeah.
You should just do your own thing.
So looking at it this way, minding your own business and me being watchful of what I say about you. If I should mind my own business, that means I shouldn't speak anything about you.
But the point is, be mindful. Don't tarnish the image of some
Yeah.
people. For example, I remember an issue came up on
Okay.
campus
Yeah.
that someone was accused. I mean, the person had no idea about what was going on, but what the person said about the other person was abysmal.
Okay.
Talking about the fact that I met her sleeping with another man. Meanwhile, you have never seen her with even a colleague, a male
Mm.
colleague, I mean. So you should be mindful. If